Alright, let's get straight into it. The G7 summit, think of it as the annual power lunch for the world's top economies, was in full swing in Canada, June 2025. All eyes were on global issues, big personalities, the usual fanfare. But then, something unexpected happened. Former President Donald Trump packed his bags and left early. Now when Trump makes headlines, it's usually loud. But this time the question wasn't just he did, it was. Rumors immediately started flying. Was he rushing home to hammer out a ceasefire deal between Israel and Iran? That would be huge, right? But Trump had other plans, and he didn't waste time letting everyone know. On Air Force One, reporters pressed him for answers. Trump looked them right in the eye and basically said, "It's much bigger than that." Now, if you know Trump, you know he rarely does things in half measures, and he never misses a chance to go big. According to him, it wasn't just about a ceasefire. He wanted an end to the conflict, something permanent. Or as he dramatically put it, giving up entirely is also an option. Not exactly subtle, right? But it got even more intense. Hours later, Trump fired up Truth Social and typed out a message that sent shockwaves. Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. Everyone should immediately evacuate Tehran. Let that sink in for a second. World leaders, regular folks, basically everyone had the same reaction. Was this a warning? A threat? The beginning of something bigger? When reporters tried to pin him down, Trump clarified. Or well, tried to. He said it wasn't a threat, just concern. There's a lot of bad things happening and I think it's safer for them to evacuate. Which, let's be honest, doesn't exactly make things less tense. Trump's bottom line was clear, he's convinced Iran can't have nuclear weapons. It's very simple, he said, and he wasn't in the mood for negotiations either. In his words, they should have done the deal I told them, do the deal. If Iran was hoping for a softening stance, they didn't get one. Now here's where it gets interesting. Trump floated the idea of sending Vice President J.D. Vance and U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff to meet with Iranian officials. But only maybe, depending on what he found when he got back to D.C. It's classic Trump, leave the door open but make it clear he's the one calling the shots. And what was waiting for him in Washington? An early morning Situation Room meeting with his top advisors. If you thought the story ended with him leaving the G7, think again. So, why did Trump ditch the G7 early? Was it really about something bigger than an Iran-Israel ceasefire? Or was it a dramatic flex, reminding everyone that, when Trump is involved, the narrative can shift in an instant? One thing's for sure, when Trump leaves the room, the world keeps watching the door. If you want to stay updated on every twist and turn in global politics, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Drop your thoughts below. Was this a masterstroke or just classic Trump showmanship? Thanks for watching.